Have you heard from the men in the server room?
Yes, they're working on it.
Well, hi there, I'm Fenwa.
I'm Lobst.
And I'm Demo Weasel.
And welcome back to GoldenEye 007 for Nintendo Wii. Today's mission, Severnaya Bunker.
This writing is so natural. Jesus.
Bond to MI6. Do you read me?
Roger.
I'm inside, into control center, investigating. Need to get to the main server room. Do you copy?
Daniel Craig's lips are always pursed.
Current
Yeah,
status, investigating.
Daniel Craig is gonna come right up to your screen and give you a kiss.
No, please!
What's all this shit falling from the sky?
Well, we're in the bunker that the plane crashed into.
Oh.
Look, I'm working on it, okay? I just came up to you, and I'm indignantly telling you that I'm working on it.
Right off the bat, this mission is going to have one of those playstyles where I'm the fucking man at the start of it, and I'm, dying constantly by the end because I had to replay the start of the mission a whole bunch. From what I recall, there's one really annoying part during the middle of this mission that prompted me to restart recording several times. Even with just the raw feed, the mission time for this was 41 minutes, 32 of which actually made into the recording.
What's that asshole doing? He's just throwing shit out of the...
I don't know. We're in a bunker. I don't know why they're coolly standing in a bunker that is on fire with, no sort of fire suppressant, despite the fact that there are sprinklers in the ceiling. Or, maybe they could just grab one of those fire extinguishers and when used to cure them more.
I'm wondering why they're wearing face masks. I know it's winter or extremely cold outside, regardless of the season. But it's the only reason I can conceive of for them to be wearing anything like that inside is so they can be faceless Call of Duty cannon fodder.
Well, yeah, exactly. If they had a face, we'd have to start caring about them.
Yeah, that's right.
We can't have that. Besides, think about how many different models you have to make when no one has a face. One,
Fucking papers! God damn it!
So, were we watching the GoldenEye movie, none of this would be happening. When the GoldenEye facility blows up with Natalia inside of it, she climbs out and finds a bunch of sled dogs, and a bunch of MiGs flying in to see what's happened get hit by the EMP blast and self-destruct. Really, it only serves to show that the helicopter that Urumov and Xenia escaped in is impervious to EMP blasts. Why they're still sticking around at the facility here, I don't know.
I'm wondering something. Okay, when these guys detect you, does an alarm go off?
If they detect me and I don't kill them fast enough, yes.
Well, but this isn't their facility, is it?
This is their
Or
facility.
Oh,
There are three factions going on here, and it's a lot clearer in the movie than in the games. Urumov and Xenia do not work for Spetsnaz.
Okay.
The facility is owned by Spetsnaz, but Urumov posed as a Spetsnaz agent in order to seize the GoldenEye weapon and then blow up the facility to cover his own tracks. That actually happened. But yeah, the grunts only work with Urumov in the sense that they don't know that he's a backstabbing double-crosser.
I was just asking because it looks like from an outsider's perspective, it kind of looks like these guys are raiding the place. So,
They may be Urumov's men, come to think of it. In fact, that would make a lot more sense. So that leaves the question of where'd the Spetsnaz people go, which they were probably all shot. Well, you remember on the mission before this, there were two warring factions that we were just sort of in the middle of.
Make sure they're all dead.
Those two factions are Urumov's men and Spetsnaz. The bunker does appear in the GoldenEye game. You actually come here twice, once during a flashback, one... Oh no.
You're good at this game, you know that?
I'm awesome at this game. Anyway,
You punch this dude in the kidney.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
Let's see where that vodka
I can't
takes
because I
you
think we're about to
now.
hit a cutscene.
Are you all right?
Leave me alone! Get away from me!
Stop! Who are you? What is this place used for?
Let go of me!
I'm here to help.
They shot my friends. They killed everyone.
Okay.
You know it'd be really convenient right about now? Night vision goggles.
No. Oh.
If only I
Yes.
had my 2 button. Oh, there it goes.
The night vision goggles proved to be incredibly convenient because whenever I needed to edit out a death, I could just turn them on and do a clever cut that way. For example, yep.
It doesn't have that that animation that it should have of him lowering the goggles onto his head.
Oh,
That's
well,
not
you know,
good
Sam
enough.
Fisher does it without using his hands.
Oh yeah, he just
He just flicks his head down.
I keep on expecting you to shoot somebody in the ass when you sneak up on them from behind.
yeah, me too actually.
No, I do head punches, not ass shots.
Do ass shots. Go back in time and do like a couple of them.
Just to make a montage of ass shots,
Pierce those cheeks.
followed by the resultant alarms.
I'm sure top men are already working on it. So, were we playing the N64 game? The second time you visit the facility, you're here to grab a bunch of polygons and recover some other polygons, and I think you have to shoot a bunch of cameras, and then escape with Natalia.
Was that an edited death there?
Let's assume it was.
I like how the master plan is just rummage through all this shit and throw it outside of them.
Well, obviously they're looking for some particular thing.
Why aren't you shooting anybody?
Or maybe they just want to ransack the place, so when the owners come back, they're like, oh, we were robbed. They're sending a message. We better move out of town.
Now, come on. I mean, it's plain to see that everybody here is just standing around and trying to look busy just in case their boss comes around.
And they're also incredibly tunnel vision because they don't notice as I'm dispatching all of their friends.
Haven't heard any reports from any other departments. Well, not my problem.
Did you hear something?
Oh no.
Target located.
Oh, you've done it now.
Okay, they did notice. Hooray for machine pistols. They're incredibly inaccurate.
The AI in this isn't very good, is it?
They had to devote all their computing power to these sweet graphics here.
Yeah, we are playing in a render farm that is rendering the intro cutscene to GoldenEye.
As of this recording, you can buy GoldenEye 007 for Wii for $10 brand new at your local game store.
I don't want to think about that right now. But do you get a
They paid me
golden?
to say that.
Do you get a golden classic controller pro?
No,
Okay, well then,
that's $20 extra.
worth every penny.
Oh god, my hands have gold flecks on them now. What have I done?
This controller wasn't gold at all. It was just silver painted gold.
So when you use it for too long, you get gold fingers. See, because it's the name of a Bond movie.
Ah.
The game really doesn't do a good job of indicating when it's safe to turn the night vision goggles off either. In earlier playthroughs, I would just like flip it up periodically and go, oh, I can almost see everything, but I think the game assumes that I can't see anything. Probably because I have my brightness turned way the hell up.
Yeah, I love when that happens. Oh god, it's so dark. And meanwhile, gamma is up enough that you that everything looks all washed out and muddy, but you can still see everything.
Yeah, Counter-Strike pre-beta 6.
Adjust the brightness until the first zero in GoldenEye is barely visible.
What
I'm
the
trying to figure
hell?
out-
This horror game isn't scary at all.
I'm trying to figure out which one of these doors is going to be the breach door. I actually can't remember
All
why
of
I'm
them.
digging around in this room.
Just breach through each window.
Oh,
One by one.
because I'm trying to figure out how to get to that stupid, like, down arrow there. I believe I was standing directly in front of the correct door, and then I went elsewhere. And then I came back.
This game should have taken a key from Perfect Dark Zero.
Waggle.
Please, no! Open fire.
So, does anybody ever actually speak Russian in this?
Everyone knows that when foreign people are alone, they speak English, Frankie.
Bond is a super spy. He has a universal translator technology.
In his ear?
Makes everybody speak in funny accents.
And here we have an edited out death, I believe.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Did you kill all these scientists too?
No, they were already dead.
Let it come.
Okay. Oh, die. Alright. Cool.
Wait, I'm not dead yet. Wait. Okay.
The game also likes to throw enemies next to, like, fire extinguishers and stuff, but I ended up just going for headshots because, you know, this is a first-person shooter. I know headshots work. I don't necessarily know that the fire extinguisher shot is going to work. Shoot every dude in the face, a Daniel Craig story.
Does it really need to give you waypoints for every, like, 5 steps you take?
Yes.
I am thankful for them, given the level design at play here. That's not how you fix a
you,
computer.
BitLocker. Oh. Not a computer? Is it?
They're bit lockers. They're lockers that store bits.
Oh, okay.
I'm amazed that you can hear the splattering of head from where you are, but those guys are totally oblivious.
They probably just,
Yes.
you know, who turned out the lights? And yes, I'm sniping with the pistol because it works. And as we all know, the lower rate of fire something has, the more accurate it is, regardless of actual size.
Sniping with the pistol is a spy game trope. It's I did it all the time in No One Lives Forever.
Oh, it's a video game trope. You never pistol sniped in Halo? What?
The pistol is I think it was designed for that sort of thing. Like it had that excellent zoom when you click the right stick
but
in.
I mean, I'm no gunsmith, but something that you brace against your shoulder and has a scope built into it, it is going to be more accurate than something that you just sort of hold in front of you and is tiny and, you know, light.
I don't know if I trust your opinion.
It's just one of those things where, like, a video game sacrifices realism in favor of multiplayer balance, and then decides to just, you know, use that same balance in the single player because why make two guns?
Yeah, why put the effort into it? Screen simulated.
No way. We're on America's fastest 4G network.
Why can't you just like jump down?
Because I can't jump.
Why can't...
Have you not seen
Make it jump.
the falls Daniel Craig has taken in this game? His legs are broken. He's actually crawling around.
He's walking like
right now I wish we were playing Breakdown so you could just jump in and smack the shit out of both of those guys.
No, you have to just like you have to do the kick slide and then uppercut into them.
Hell yeah, you played that game too? Awesome.
Oh yes, I played it all the way through to completion.
Wonderful.
The guns in that game and shooting in that game are just so awful. Why would you want to do anything but slide up to dudes and uppercut them?
Are we talking about the game that had a first-person vomiting thing in the intro?
That's like in the first 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, and then
The game is so much more.
yeah, it's a pretty damn good game. It just the shooting is shitty.
So I still haven't figured out what the game intends for you to do when you have two guards facing each other, but shooting one and then quickly shooting the other just seems to work. The GoldenEye strategy guide advises that you sneak up behind the first guy, club him, and then immediately shoot the second guy, but despite what the guide says, the other guy will always see you before you get that close.
That reeks of a strategy guide editor looking at the situation and going, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, here's what I would do. If it doesn't work, your results may vary.
Guys, I'm getting paid $5 an hour to write this game guide.
I just
The GoldenEye
realized now
strategy guide
that
is littered with ASCII art detailing every map.
I just realized now that the repeated thumping sounds in the background are footsteps and not like some dude banging against a wall or something.
I'm getting tired of that library screen though.
I keep wanting it to be a Wilhelm, but it never is. It's alright,
just
we'll be
like-
out of this room soon.
It's Lady Scream 03.
Wait, I didn't notice it until now. It's like part of the background ambience or
Yeah.
what? God damn it. It's terrible.
Now you can never unhear it.
What we need a little girl singing nursery rhymes.
Yeah, that's right.
Backwards.
Oh
You
my
have to-
god.
You're gonna turn GoldenEye into fear.
I'm face palming really hard right now watching this video feed.
Wait, hold on.
Then,
Let me just sum up this.
it's
Just
James
freaking
Bond getting
jump.
some.
I can't
There's a
jump.
staircase.
I can't jump.
God damn it. You should be able to jump. Every game should have a jump button.
Look at
Okay.
he's doing exercise. Run up these stairs, and I'm gonna run back down them. Then I'm gonna run back up them again.
32 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
32
I would just
minutes
like to
later.
point out that this is the longest GoldenEye video in the entire Let's Play.
This is probably the longest GoldenEye video on Earth.
This is, however, not the longest recording nor mission time.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh. So it's
just
not the longest.
It's just the mission that had the most dicking around on camera that I couldn't edit out.
I like how the Wii Remote icon has a safety glove on it.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, Wii Remotes ship with safety gloves.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean...
All of
Oh,
my
yeah.
Wii Remotes have safety gloves on them, except for the one that's in the Wii Zapper.
Oh, and
Please
of
don't
course
ask me why I have a Wii Zapper.
You have it because it's awesome. That's why.
Oh, look, a sword.
Oh, come on.
A gun and a sword? Yeah,
What?
right.
Contact team! Terminate the survivor!
It's time to breach. Come on.
Oh,
damn it.
no. Okay. You're dead.
Oh, these guys are... They just could
what's
not
that
handle
smell?
it.
Just think of it as a fast motion breach.
There should be more breaches. You should be able to breach after every corner. There should be a breach button.
Yeah.
Just like you press a button and the game goes slow motion and you go through a door that just appears in front of you.
Yes.
Oh, but I have a gun with a grenade launcher. I don't know how to use it, but I have it.
No. Like, when you press the breach button, a door falls out of
Yes.
nowhere right in front of you. Kick the door open, and then it slow-mos and you get to shoot everybody. See, but that would involve this game not taking itself seriously like it really does.
I'm hoping that like that a PC version of this game is made alongside, or like GoldenEye Reloaded is released for PC, I should say, just so mods can make this situation a reality.
Yes.
So this is one of many situations in the game where you have to stand next to an objective and guys come forever until the objective becomes available.
Well, you know, Hermione has to open the door.
Initial strategies involved taking the high ground on the second floor or dancing around the room, changing cover constantly, but I found that the winning strategy was just to stay as close to the door as possible, use like the 3 pieces of cover that are near the door, and let the guys come to you.
You know, you could probably squeeze through that opening if you really tried.
Yeah.
In an earlier playthrough, I ended up like staying on the top floor for a while because I didn't realize the door had already fully opened.
Wow, you completely missed that guy, point blank range.
I'm using a phone booth gun.
So. Run! Okay.
Don't try to
Follow
stun,
the
just
device.
run. This is also one of those points where the game just says, no, you're not allowed to do any more stealth.
Ooh.
We're just gonna make you shoot everybody. Whoa.
Oh.
You walked right into that one.
That's what you get for invading my personal space.
I can imagine James Bond flipping his lover over his shoulder. She tries to go in for a hug.
Holding defensive position.
No one
Whoa.
hugs James Bond.
Are these demons now?
What are you talking about, the voice modulation?
Yes.
That happens whenever you're encountering dudes that were triggered by an alarm. They have a deeper voice, but I believe the sound files are probably exactly the same.
Well, you know,
it just sounds down-pitched and it sounds really terrible.
not having a face isn't enough. Like, they have to also not have a voice. So you just, I guess to make it easier for the German release when they mod these guys all into robots.
Well, even the original GoldenEye had like these special guards that specifically appeared when you triggered an alarm. I think they had red berets on. I think they were Spetsnaz. Don't quote me on
the
that,
music
though.
just cuts.
I'm not going to talk about why the music just cut there.
Did you die?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay. Whatever you say.
The alarm sounds like somebody going woo in a parking lot somewhere. Hell yeah, Packers.
It's a mobility
Sounds like-
scooter backing up.
Nah, you're waiting for your food at Jack in the Box. Look at all those bullet holes. Spell your name.
I think they disappear before I can spell my name. And this side I don't have paintball mode turned on. Oh hey, snipers! My favorite.
It's the best
I like
laser
it.
sight ever.
Yeah,
So
the
you may be
sniper
wondering
is
where that
fitting.
sniper rifle came from. Again, I'm not at liberty to say.
They're really terrible snipers. They just kind of wave their gun all over the place in hopes of getting you in their sight and then shoot you.
Their laser sight doubles as a flashlight.
Do you
I've
see
noticed.
this bullshit? The railing that guy's in front of, despite being made of glass, is impenetrable.
Oh!
Oh, there it goes. There we go.
This facility's going down.
Please, this facility's going up in flames.
Oh. Should run some more.
Nope.
I was listening for the klaxon. It's like it seems to be running out of juice or something.
Should
Right.
have the Splinter Cell klaxon.
It's
It's
very
the-
low effort.
It's the klaxon equivalent of the ringtone from Crank.
It's the mysterious bird hidden at the top of this art. It's made of gold.
Okay.
What? Oh,
That
come
guy
on.
I
was
can't. The
sniping
game
toward
is
a
not
wall.
letting me look up enough. I cannot look up that high.
Yeah, it even said nope.
Nope.
Like that's a wonderful affectation of console games.
You can only look up so far.
Yeah, and this is with the controls fixed. Like, in the earlier videos, I had them set wrong, but there shouldn't be anything keeping me from doing that, except that the developers arbitrarily decided that past this point, Daniel Craig cannot look up. He recently underwent surgery. He has a giant cone on his neck, so he doesn't, start biting himself.
Position. Move, move, move!
So,
So I don't know how much of this mission is me being slow and how much of it is the mission wasting my time.
I don't know. I'd say it's pretty good 50-50 there.
I'm going to say 40-60 to make myself feel better.
trying to figure out what's like causing this to explode. Like, was there a self-destruct sequence or what?
I think it's just gradual decay due to a plane flying into it, and also the EMP going off. I mean, the bunker's been through a lot lately, and I think it's on its last legs. You could pretend that multiple MiGs are flying over the bunker, being hit by the after effects of the EMP and crashing into it, and just no one is learning their lesson. The entire Spetsnaz Air Force is colliding into this bunker. And their tiny little jets.
I don't know if I've asked you this before, but can James Bond see his feet?
No.
Ah.
You can see your hands though, and that's a marked improvement over the original GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was just a gun hovering in front of you.
No, a couple of the weapons had arms. The pistol I remember had one, and the slappers certainly had one. In fact, there was that glitch where if you switched from the slappers to the sniper rifle and back really quickly, you would have the slapper, or you'd have the like rifle butt animation with the slapper hand, so it ended up kind of looking like a paintbrush, but it was actually just your severed wrist. Whacking dudes with it.
Here's another question I'm not sure if I asked, but do you get like gadgets to use in this game?
I have night vision goggles.
That's not good enough.
This is Daniel Craig. He's post-gadget.
Are you saying
something
like a laser watch?
Yeah, like gadgets that you wouldn't find in goddamn Call of Duty.
Only contextually when a specific QuickTime event calls for it. So no.
No, you see, James Bond has a smartphone. It does everything for him.
Hey, let me ask you this. Who plays Q in the Daniel Craig Bond movies?
Nobody.
There is no Q in the Daniel Craig Bond movies.
Oh.
You don't get a gadget room because you don't deserve one.
Is Judi Dench still alive?
Yeah, I think so. Isn't she in like the God of War games or something?
No.
Gears of War?
No.
Anyway, she's alive. I'm sure M will eventually be replaced by N, played by a British comedian lady. It'll actually just be John Cleese raising his voice.
I'd pay to see that. He can wear the wig.
God. Even in the audio booth, he's still wearing the wig.
Yeah, of course.
I really doubt that any modern James Bond movie would be ballsy enough to do something like that. Like it is if this scenario actually does come to fruition, it's probably just going to be some terrible lady that MGM pays several $1 million to.
Well, like, modern Bond doesn't have a gadget room scene, but he just sort of has these gadgets mysteriously appear in a time of need, like the defibrillator and Bond depoisoner in Casino Royale, or okay, I haven't seen Quantum of Solace in a really long time, but you get the idea.
Hey, you know what game they made?
What'd they make?
007 Racing.
Oh yeah, that's right. they were going to come out with another one.
They were?
Yeah, Bizarre Creations was supposed to develop it.
Yeah, but Bizarre Creations got told to make a different Bond game that came out, day and date with a Call of Duty game and GoldenEye 007 for Wii, and then Activision told them to go home.
Wasn't the 007 racing game, was that like a Dreamcast game, or am I thinking of Austin Powers Racing?
PlayStation 1.
Did you get to play as all four Bonds? Dalton, Moore, Connery, and
I think you only got to play as Pierce Brosnan.
Lazenby. Really though, who remembers Timothy Dalton?
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
Timothy Dalton? Who's that? He was James Bond once. Oh, you mean Sean Connery?
I would watch a James Bond movie starring Timothy Dalton.
I'd watch a James Bond movie starring 4 different Bonds.
Finally, all 4 bonds come together. They form the Mega Bond robot.
007 Shattered Dimensions.
Oh god.
Oh, look at that.
Make sure
wild-
to carefully set it down, James. You don't want to destroy anybody's property.
We meet again. You called in the distress signal, didn't you?
Yes. Who are you?
A friend. Let's get out of here.
Follow me. I know the way.
Now you see a miniskirt as a uniform for this place.
Well, she was just a computer programmer. She worked alongside that one guy who didn't make it into the game because he was a comedy relief.
That's right. It has to be serious.
The only comedy in this game is unintentional.
Thank you. Now, goodbye.
Stop. You're not safe on your own. I'm here to help. Who are you? What do you do here?
Natalia Semenova. I'm a computer engineer for the GoldenEye satellite.
Drop it! You're under arrest!
Thank you. I could have done this myself.